Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back. So today's video is going to be my monthly favorites and fails for December 2019. So this is the last favorites and fail video for the year. Kind of crazy, but today we are going to be doing them in no particular order. As always, I'm going to tell you what I was loving this month, things that didn't work out for me, and as always, these are my personal opinions. If we disagree on something, it's just makeup. So now let's get into today's video. Alright guys, before we get started, all makeup on this channel is cruelty free, so is everything I'm talking about in today's video, with the exception of one thing because I don't know what it is. So let's go ahead and start off with that thing, I guess. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel already, I'd love if you did that. I'd really appreciate it a lot. So, first thing, which I don't know the cruelty free status of, is this La Roche-Posay Lipicar Balm AP+. This was a recommendation for one of you guys because I have a lot of skin allergies, and I told you, like, you know, what do you guys use to like clear up skin allergies, and I'm having a lot of dryness and a lot of scarring, and yeah, I'm allergic to a lot of like stuff. But one of you guys recommended this, and it was the Ulta, and I think it was $20 the bottle, which seems a lot for like a lotion, even though it says balm. And I must say, whoever recommended this to me, I am so grateful for you. It is, I mean, with a combination of several other products like that First Aid Beauty like masks for hydration and stuff, this has been working out really well for helping me heal up like the scarring and everything on my legs. My legs still don't look great, but honestly, I only have to use like a little bit of this, and it coats my entire leg, and it really does help like clear up a lot of this stuff. Any like itchiness or irritation and stuff, it really does get calmed down by this. So I don't know the status of this cruelty free or not, but because it was for like medically like allergy purposes, I just had to try the recommendations you gave me, and I really love that one a lot. So thank you so much whoever recommended that to me, because it's really been helping me clear my legs up a lot. Alrighty, so the thing I have the most of this month is like skin stuff, and I've been trying to get dewier skin, and look how dewy my skin looks. Oh, that's a beautiful highlight. My skin looks today. It looks like pretty good. Like, it doesn't look super dry, which is great. I do look really pale though. I tried to like blush up and everything. I don't know what happened. But for highlighty stuff, let's do the highlighty stuff first. The highlighter that I'm wearing today, in combination with one underneath like a cream, is the Estate highlighter in Do Me Lit. So it looks like this is the back of it, and then when you come in here, it is like a little yellowy gold highlight. I'm wearing this today with like a highlighter underneath as well. It does not actually come off very gold, I noticed. Like, it looks like a champagne-y gold shade. It doesn't really come off as gold. It just kind of comes like a sheen. I really like this highlighter. It is a little bit hard pan, like it's a little bit to dig into, but honestly the highlighter itself is really pretty and very travel friendly. I just became an Estate affiliate, so they sent me a bunch of things to try out, and this is my favorite thing I've tried so far. And their liquid lipstick formula, but really I like this highlighter a lot. It's really cute, it's compact. I do have to dig in here a little bit harder than some of my softer highlights like an Ofra one, but it is just really pretty. I don't know, I like it. But especially for like the highlights of my nose and my chin and stuff, it doesn't give me too much highlight where it looks like it's gonna be sweaty. It just gives me like a nice, like a dewy glow to it. It's nice, I like it, I don't know. The packaging is pink and cute. Next up, a highlighter that I didn't really like, even though I swatched it in my unboxing video, and it looked really pretty, but on the face it just didn't perform as well. This is the Medusa's Makeup Luminous Highlighter Hotel. When I did my Medusa's Makeup unboxing for the month, this was in there, and it looks like a really pretty highlight. Even when you swatch it and stuff, it looks nice. It just comes off very dull. I guess in the pan you can tell it's a little bit gray. Sorry. Had to cough. Blech. It comes off a little bit gray, and just didn't really do it for me. It didn't really get me to a blinding thing. It gave me like a little bit of like a something, but really it was just kind of disappointing. So I'm not a fan of this, and the more I look at it, the more gray it looks on camera, but in person it just gives like a nice sheen, and when I swatch it, it looks really pretty, but on the face it doesn't perform as well to me. Be a pretty good eyeshadow though, I feel like, on the lid, probably. A highlighter that I did not like at all, unfortunately, because I really wanted to, is the Milani Strobe Light Liquid Highlighter in Summer Glow. This is great for the body, but I don't find it looks great on my skin tone. So this is 05 Summer Glow. It's the lightest one that I saw. I don't know. It looked really weird on my face. I feel like it wasn't too much of a highlight anyways. It was just like a glowy tan color. So it might be my fault for the shade of it, but I really thought because it's so like that, it'd probably be like a nice champagne-y highlight I can set my face afterwards and add a nice highlighter on top of. But really, it just didn't mush into my foundation very well, and it looked weird. So I wasn't a fan of that one at all, but it'd probably be really pretty on the body. Okay, so I don't know if this one is a fail or a favorite. So this is the highlighter that I'm wearing underneath. So I'm wearing this highlighter and then I'm wearing that Estate one over top of it. But this is the Becca, I will send this to review. It's the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in the shade Pearl. So the quality of the product itself, I love. I think this highlighter is absolutely beautiful on the skin. Like, I just usually take a brush and take some off and put it on like my skin, and it looks like beautiful, like glassy sheen. I don't even know if you can tell with this lighting, but it gives like a nice little sheen to the skin. The only thing is I got a messed up one and the pump doesn't work. Like, I've been pumping this forever. I've tried twisting it, I've tried everything. It just doesn't pump for me. I got a broken pump. But the quality of the product itself is really good. The pump's just a dud, but I do really like the product, and most likely you'll get a pump that works. I just happen to get a dud one on that. But the highlighter itself is so pretty. I like putting it before I set my face with powder, and even though I set my highlighter area with powder, it still shines through as really pretty. So even if you set it, you still get that glow from within kind of look. It looks very natural. There's not too much like super metallic pigment or anything in here. It just kind of is like a glassy sheen, which makes it perfect for me to go over top of it with another highlighter to make it like a really beautiful glow from within moment. So I love this product. I just wish my pump worked is all. Okay, another highlighter that I love is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Powder in Mercury. Ooh, so I ordered this along with a palette that I'm going to talk about in a minute, because they have Afterpay on Lunar Beauty's website, you guys. That is very helpful because your girl's broke, but she wanted stuff. So for like her own Christmas gift, she was like, I'm going to Afterpay it. The easiest way to get makeup these days. So this is the Mercury thing. I did finally pay off the Afterpay though. I'm very happy about that because the Afterpay stresses me out. Like, I'm like, ooh, I can get stuff, and then I'm like, ooh, I still have 3 more payments. But it works out in the end. So this is the what's Mercury highlighter. It's like a gold yellow. Can you even tell it's yellow? I don't know. But I'm just going to swatch it on the hand here. It is so pretty. I really love it. It's very metallic. It's not very glittery. And this packaging is like the most beautiful packaging that I own now. And the quality of the highlighter is actually really pretty too. And it's a yellow without coming off standoffish on my skin, which is fantastic. I love it. It is not the most blinding highlighter that I own, but it's stunning nonetheless. Okay, so I have 2 highlighter palettes to talk about. The first one is the Basic Beauty. We got this in our BoxyCharm Premium this month, I believe. This is what it looks like. I said I wasn't going to use this or dip into it because I didn't think it'd work on my skin tone, but a lot of you guys in the comment section were like, no, try it. It actually works on like every skin tone. Lies, you guys. I've tried this, right? So the blush, or the pinky shade, I can use as like a cream blush. I'll tap it with my finger before I set my face, and it does give like a little bit of a blushy hue. I tried to use this as a highlighter. It's too standoffish and dark. I even tried using like the minimal amount just to get a little bit of a dew to the skin. Even if it has like a purple hue, I could always go over it with another highlighter after I set my face, but it just really standoffish. And I didn't like this. I didn't try this shade yet, but like, what am I going to do with this? Ooh. Wait. I might be able to use that one. Let's swatch the purple one next to it too, because the purple one was so standoffish on my skin. Okay, so these are the 2 shades. I might be able to get away with that one, but this one just looked really weird on my skin. The pink, again, really nice as a cream blush, but I think I'd want to use my like brush in the future because using my finger, I just feel like a lot of work to just tap it out. So I like the formula of these. They feel very nice. They swatch beautifully. They are beautifully shimmery and highlighty, but they're not made for someone of my skin complexion. So I tried it, you guys. Recommended. I tried it, but it just didn't work out for me. Alright, so last highlighter for the video. It's another highlighter palette. About half of these are favorites, half of these are fails. This is the Peppermint Frost palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I do have a review of this. I will leave it linked in the description box. All these products will also be linked in the description box if you want to check them out. At least the favorites. I don't ever link the fails. I'm like, who wants the fails? But this is the Peppermint Frost palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This shade is everything. It's like a beautiful glass highlight. Watch the full review if you want to see like how these perform. A couple of you guys said you wanted swatches, and I never really thought about swatches when I was filming that video, so I'm sorry. I did not mean to disappoint. But here are the swatches. See, this one has like less base pigment to it. It's just kind of a glassy hue. This is that middle yellow shade that doesn't really come off yellow, and this is the darker chocolate ice palette shade. But they all come off really pretty on the skin. They're beautiful highlights. It smells delicious. Is it worth the $200 hype people are like selling it for online? No. But if it comes back permanent for like 40 bucks, I definitely recommend picking it up. I know it's not going to come back. That's about the price range I'd say it's worth because it is small pans. But this shade's everything. I need a full-size Skin Frost pan of this immediately. Okay, next up is concealer. I have two concealers to talk about. The first one is the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced that has been recommended to me for a million years. I got this because it has a really big fat wand as a concealer, and I was going to use it to cover up all the scarring and blemishes on my legs. So it works well for that. I've also used it on my face. This is the shade Cloud. I tried the shade Marshmallow before this, but it came off very yellow, so I exchanged it for the Cloud one. And this is super white, so the shade range for this is really weird. It's either way too yellow or like stark white. Can't there just be like a nice neutral in between shade? The differences in shades between these lighter shades of this concealer are ridiculously different. It's like there's no middle ground, so that's really strange. Even though they have expanded the shade range, it's still bizarre and all over the place. So the concealer itself, really nice. I actually quite like it. It is a little bit stark white under my eyes, so I have to use like a tinted setting powder to use this and not look crazy. But it's quite nice. Like, I do like it. And for my legs, it's actually really easy with a big wand to just like coat them and blend it out with a sponge. So it's really good for covering up any like allergic reactions you have on your skin, any blemishes, any discoloration. It's a nice concealer. I wouldn't recommend using it all over the face. It is a little bit drying. But for like blemishes, covering up things, and then under eyes, it's pretty nice. The other concealer is from W7, so this is the HD concealer. We've got you covered. W7 has like a lot of dupe products, I've noticed. This is their own concealer. So this is in the shade FC1, Fair Cool 1. It's actually pretty accurate to me because I have very cool skin. I do find this a little bit warmer than I would think the fairest one is. But honestly, I like it a lot. So I'm using it today. Not for the under eyes. The under eyes is the Too Faced concealer I just mentioned, but like the redness around my nose area, I had a lot of discoloration under here lately just from like stress and stuff. It's covered it really nicely, and it isn't too warm, even though it is like a little bit brighter of a concealer than this one. But this is actually a really good color for me. I like it a lot. The consistency of this is really creamy. It doesn't feel like drying like the other one does to me. I like it. It's pretty good, especially for being like an affordable foundation, affordable concealer. It does the job. I wouldn't recommend it for my like darkest under eye area, but for any discoloration, any like blemishes on my skin, and then like the underside of my eye, and then like to prime my eyelids, it's pretty good. I just wouldn't use it right here where I'm like purple underneath. Also, I know my hair is a wreck today, but it's just like so gloomy and rainy, and like I could do my hair for this video, but I'm gonna go out in the rain in a minute, so like, oh well. You guys used to my hair looking like crap. So the last like face thing I have is this Smashbox primer oil. So I had some Ulta points and I got this. This was in Jaclyn Hill's foundation routine for dry skin. I don't trust Jaclyn Hill, but I was curious about this product, so I bought it. I would never pay full price for this. I'm glad I had points and stuff, because $40 for an oil seems stupid. But so what I've been doing is I've used this as my primer. Honestly, I'm just using it as like a finishing thing at this point. So I'll take like boom, literally one drop on my hand, and I'll buff it out with my beauty blender a whole bunch until there's barely anything on the thing, and then do what she said and just go over everything even after your face is set. And like it melts all your highlighter into your skin, and it does. Like, it makes my highlighter look so good. She uses it for under eyes. It broke down my concealer in the under eyes, even though I set with a powder and I went over there. It did break down my concealer under the under eyes, so I wouldn't use it on my under eyes anymore. But for like dry patches around my nose where it's really dry skin, it looked really good. And then on my highlight and stuff, it made it like mush into the skin all beautifully. So it is fantastic. It's kind of witchcraft that even though I set my face with powder and everything, I can put oil on top and it doesn't break it down, you know? So I love this. It smells really good too. It smells like I don't know, like a sunflower oil or something. It smells nice. It kind of, or like the oil they cooked Chinese food with, you know? Is that bad to say? I don't know. It reminds me of like when you go to a takeout restaurant and they have like that oil. That's what it kind of smells like a little bit, and it kind of smells like sunflower oil. It sounds like it smells bad, right? It actually smells pretty good. I don't know why that's what it reminds me of, but it is. This pump's pretty good. It is a little bit weird, like the little tipper top thing at the end is like a little bit bent. It's kind of strange, but I really do like the oil for melting everything to my skin. I have used it as a primer just once or twice. Mostly I just use it as like a finishing thing, so I'll never finish this whole bottle in my entire life probably. So as a primer, it is a little bit like slick for me. I like a little bit more of a tackiness or like a moisturizer underneath my skin. That's why I like the Moonshine Cream a lot and like the First Aid Beauty ones, so they're very moisturizing. This is just kind of like an oil, so I do prefer it as like a finishing product. It's nice. I would recommend it definitely. I wish they had a smaller size though. I do not need this giant bottle. They need like a mini. If you had the mini of this, it'd be perfect. So I definitely recommend this if you're willing to splurge on it, but definitely not necessary by any means. Next up is something that I got in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus this month. I have not been unboxing my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus the last 2 months because they come so late, and then I'm skipping the January box just because I'm broke. I'm going to go back to February and then start doing it again. So I haven't been unboxing my Ipsy box because they come so late, but this was in there this month. It is the Tarte Stay Spray. It's a full size. I love this. It's really good. It's not as fine of a mist as, say, like the Morphe setting spray, but it has like a nice fresh smell to it, maybe a little bit like cucumbers. And I like it a lot. It's a full size. The bottle's cute. I like it. It's easy to use. And I'm so glad when I get a setting spray in a box that doesn't have like glitter in it. So definitely worth the Ipsy price. 25 bucks, I think. Another thing that we got in a box this month, this was in the Medusa's makeup box, so I didn't like the Medusa's makeup highlighter this month. But this came in there and me and Adam are loving it a lot. So this is the Foxy Bay Flamingo Glow Leave-In Cream Conditioner. This is what it looks like. We're both like loving it so much. Like it's already halfway empty and we just got it. It's like down here. We just got it this month. I love this. I need like a big bottle. I don't know if they come in big bottle. It said the retail price was $5.99, but if it comes in a big bottle, we need it. I usually use like a spray leave-in conditioner from like the mini Briogeo one we had in like BoxyCharm a million years ago, and then the Milk Day one that I found at TJ Maxx once in a while. I really like those leave-in conditioners. But this one I can run through my hands. It's really creamy, really nice. It smells delicious, and it just evenly distributes through my hair so nicely. So I love this a lot. I don't know where to get another one. I'll go on Medusa's makeup website and buy another one. We're out of this because it's just so good. We're both already talking about like how do we get a bigger bottle. So definitely recommend this if you're looking into like a leave-in conditioner. Yeah, here's a close-up of the bottle again in case you didn't get one the first time. It's great. Definitely recommend that one. And it's vegan. It's a vegan leave-in conditioner. So lastly, before we get into lashes and palettes, we have a lip product. So this is the Lip Tonic from Kaleidos Makeup. This is in the shade Immersion, but I have all 3 of their liquid lipstick shades. These are really cool and unique. So right off the bat, they don't come off like super, they're not super opaque. They are a liquid lipstick, so they dry down matte. But I would lip line with this, and I never like things I have a lip line with. You can see through it, obviously. Like, it's not a super full coverage opaque moment for lipstick, and I love a full coverage, like, matte liquid lip, crispy lip line, like, painted lip. But this one is just really cute. I kind of like it's a little more subtle. It is kind of see-through. It's still matte, so I don't have to wear lip gloss. I don't have to wear, like, a stick lipstick to get like that nice sheen to it. It's still a dry matte liquid lipstick, but just a little bit less coverage, so it looks like I didn't really put too much effort into my lipstick. So I like these a lot. They're very comfortable. It's very strangely comfortable, and I have nothing like this in my collection. So Lip Tonics by Kaleidos are really awesome. What? Men are weird. I just text Adam to bring my car over here so I could go buy candles. I mean, I didn't tell him what I was going to buy it for, and he's like, are you trying to break up with me? No, I just asked you to bring my car over here so I could get, I just want candles. Whatever. Men are weird. So next up for lashes, these are the ones I'm wearing today. These are Mango. It had like a margarita sticker, but it fell off in the shipping when I ordered it from Glamlite. So these are what they look like. They're very flary and big and pretty. I like them a lot. The band isn't my favorite. I still have the Deep Dish lashes by Glamlite so much. The Deep Dish lashes are the best. One of you guys DM'd me on Instagram yesterday and was like, what kind of Glamlite lashes like do you like the most? Which ones would you recommend? Deep Dish 1000%. I ordered these along with the backup of Deep Dish because mine were going bad, like they were being worn out, and I need them in my life constantly. So I ordered these along with Deep Dish when they were having free shipping. So I love them. I love the Glamlite lashes so much. I also really like the blue paint and the carne asada lashes from Glamlite. The veggie taco one, I think it was veggie taco. wasn't my favorite. Oh no, it was Veggie Burger lashes. Weren't my favorite in the world, but I still wear them once in a while. But the rest of these Glamlite lashes are just so good. Alrighty, so we have a couple palettes. We're gonna talk about these pretty fast. I feel like this video doesn't even an hour long. So firstly, we got this in the BoxyCharm, and I had a lot of issues with how dirty this freaking palette looks. So this is the Fairy Book Cosmetics Robin Hood. I got the green one. There's also a brighter one, but I'm glad I got the green one because I've been into green eyeshadows lately. I just don't like how dingy this looks. You guys can tell me it's the aesthetic all day long. It looks, they did a terrible job making it look like it's supposed to be like that. It looks dirty. But this is the palette. The quality is so good. Like, I've never tried a Storybook palette before, so I didn't know the aesthetic was that weirdness. But these are just so, like, let's swatch a shimmer and a matte for you. They are so beautiful. They feel creamy as crap. Look at that swatch. Like, it just blends out everywhere. And this is the yellow. The yellow actually swatched pretty bad. This one did. But this. It's so good. These feel so nice. Like, even, I know the matte didn't swatch that well, but on the eyes, it was just so pigmented, so easy to blend out. Like, they're buttery. They're very buttery. They're beautiful. I love the shadows in here. I just don't like this dirty looking packaging. Tell me it's the aesthetic all day. It just didn't work out very well. They could have done a better job making it look like it was supposed to be like that. Just saying. Okay, so next up is a palette, but everything I tried, I did a full video on this brand, like trying out the products for the first time. They were all so good, but the Lethal Cosmetics palettes, this one doesn't have a title on the palette, so I don't know what this palette is called. I will figure it out and put the name on the screen for you. The palette color scheme is so cool. Like, this is so cool. Look at that cool green. This is so stunning. Like, that. Let's swatch the orange matte too. So let's get a swatch of the shimmer. Oh, and let's swatch the matte. The matte is performing so nicely too, swatched out. Look at these swatches from one dip in the pan. These are so pigmented. They're so easy to blend out. Like, I love these shadows. I want more from Lethal Cosmetics. Like, now I'm addicted. Their highlighters are stunning. Their liquid lipsticks are so pretty. Like, the colors are like my kind of colors, and they're very comfortable on the lips. They dry down matte. Like, I'm into Lethal right now. Like, I want to go on a shopping spree on the website. Do they have Afterpay? Because they do, I'm in there. These were just so good. I really loved it. Alright, next up for palettes is the one I'm wearing on my eyes today. I've really been wearing it when I'm not filming, which I noticed when I'm like doing my description boxes. I'm like, looks like I don't wear this palette, but I really like it. So this is Aurora by Alter Ego. I haven't had this to be my favorites of 2019 because it is their newest one and I haven't played with every single color in the palette. But this is the one I'm wearing today and it's really pretty. I've actually had this on for like 3 hours and it still looks pretty good. So this is the palette. I don't really use the pinky shades in here, I've noticed. The pinky shades, but these yellow golds and then these light shimmers and like the oranges, oh gosh, it's so beautiful. So I'm using this shade, and a baby bit of this shade today, as well as I think it was Brilliance on the lid, or this shade. One of these two shades is like a little bit on the lid, but usually I'm just using like the yellow and the orange for this simple look today. It's just, this is a stunning palette. They do dupe like really expensive palettes. This is probably like a Natasha Denona palette or something. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this color scheme too well, but let's do a swatch of a matte and a shimmer like we did the last one. These are just so beautiful. I do have a discount code. It is Porcelain. If you want to get anything from Alter Ego, they're already like $15 palettes, so you can save like a couple extra dollars on it. This is how they swatch. It's just so good. I don't know. These are just such good palettes. Like, I've been talking about the Alter Ego palettes a lot lately because I really enjoyed them. My favorite one is Goddess because it's like that Natasha Denona gold palette where it's like funky greenish gold in there. I really like that one. I also really like their new nude dupe and stuff. So Alter Ego, they have like heavy magnetic palettes. It feels luxurious, but it's really affordable and the quality is really good too. So I'm glad I found a dupe brand that like is trying to do like really good stuff, like not just be a knockoff. It actually has good packaging and stuff. They also have lashes now, which are also really pretty. So the last palette that I'm talking about today, the last product in today's video, is what I ordered along with that Lunar Beauty highlight. And it is the Greek Goddess palette. I was gonna get Strawberry Dream. A lot of you guys, when I asked you your favorite palettes of 2019, were like, Strawberry Dream, Strawberry Dream. I was like, why didn't I get that one? But I really wanted this one instead because I don't really wear pink eyeshadow. Like, the Strawberry Dream has a lot of pink in it. So I ordered Greek Goddess. It's the same size, same gold and black color scheme as the Moon Spell, which I'm in love with. I'm actually using for Moonspool for my brows lately. It's just eyeshadow brows. But the Greek Goddess palette, I've been using this so much. So much. It's so pretty. It's a very neutral palette with like a pop a little bit of a pink. It's a pop a little bit of gold. It's a pop a little bit of blue. But mostly neutrals, and it's stunning. It's just so easy to work with. I'm late to the game with this one. But I will not sleep on any Lunar Beauty products in the future because the quality is just amazing. Like, I haven't tried their lipsticks yet, but their highlighters I just tried, so good. This is the like third Lunar Beauty palette I've owned out of the 4. And I will own Strawberry Dream, but this is just the packaging is out of this world. The quality of the shadows are just so easy to work with and beautiful. And I love it. So this is a really great palette and I definitely recommend it. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad so many of these things were favorites this month. We did have a few fails here and there, but the fails I think would actually work out for other people. It just didn't work out for me, whether they were not for my skin tone or where the pump was broken. Like, it just seems like a personal issue. None of these products were like necessarily like really bad. Other than Medusa's makeup highlighter, I wasn't crazy about. I don't think it worked for anybody too well. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.